Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, a lot of you may or may not be following the Daddy Freeze Hushpuppi backlash, but if you are not following it, then let me just give you a little snippet just to catch you up. Daddy Freeze is a Nigerian online personality, a radio DJ, a disc jockey, and a supposed leader of a Christian movement as well. So that is his raison d'etre, is a chic. That is what he does, and that is what he is known for. So this guy, of course, he was very heavily within the entertainment industry before he emerged and evolved into like a sort of like a preacher man type person. So he doubles as a preacher man as well as a radio disc jockey as well. So that is really the summary of his being. There's much more to him than that, but that is really all you need to know. So this guy, he likes to fawn at the rich and the powerful, just hanging his tongue out like a dog and salivating like somebody. Imagine, for instance, an ardent fan meeting Michael Jackson. This is really what this guy is like when he meets the rich and famous. So this guy now, Daddy Freeze I'm talking about, now went to Dubai and met with a Hushpuppi. So of course the opulence of the life that Hushpuppi lives, he was completely seduced by that, and there he was, his tongue hanging out, dribbling from the mouth, just you know how a dog is like when they are salivating. It's like that sort of noise he was making all the way through a video that he did with Hushpuppi, celebrating him and praising him like some king praiser, and beasting at the people who are critical of this, that their generation will never know the level of wealth that Hushpuppi commands. I could show you a clip of him doing this Daddy Freeze character, but I'm pretty sure he will quickly copyright strike my video if I show you a clip of his video where he's salivating in the presence of this Hushpuppi. So now fast forward now to the situation that Hushpuppi finds himself in. People are now going to this Daddy Freeze's social media platform to lambast him, to say, look, you are claimed to be like a preacher man, yeah, all of these biblical scriptures and whatnot, and there you are salivating and doing all right, sir, to a well-known 419 guy. So this is what people have been doing, and they are doing it in their droves, because as popular as this Daddy Freeze character is, a lot of people don't actually like him. He's well disliked because he's a bombastic sort of character, quite annoying to a lot of people. So they've been waiting in anticipation for the opportunity to get back at him, and this opportunity now has now presented itself with the Hushpuppi window. So a lot of backlash, but as I said, this guy is a bombastic sort of guy, complete egomaniac, is completely up his own self, is in love only with the person that he sees in his mirror. This is one of those kind of narcissistic sort of characters that we have within the Nigerian space. This is the sort of person that this guy is. So rather than him take the criticism on board and come up with an explanation, no matter how feeble it is, this guy, he reaches now to scripture to fight back. So this is increasing the annoyance of people towards this character, to the point now that the great and the good are now weighing in. As guys, I bring you this. Hushpuppi actor Akah Nnani writes Daddy Freeze accuses him of twisting the scripture to suit his selfish and carnal purposes. So a well-known actor, I say well-known, but I don't know him personally, but then of course I don't know a lot of the celebrities within the Nigerian space, so that doesn't really speak to the popularity of this guy. So but a well-known actor now has felt the need to get up and come into the public space to contend with this Daddy Freeze character, to say enough is enough. As guys, I bring you again. Hushpuppi actor Akah Nnani writes Daddy Freeze accuses him of twisting the scriptures to suit his selfish and carnal purposes. So now let's now see how the actor explains this. Actor Akah Nnani has accused OAP, so OAP is online personality. So actor Akah Nnani has accused OAP and leader of the Free Disciple Movement. So that is the name of his congregation, Daddy Freeze, Free Disciple Movement. That's what he calls his own people. So has accused the Free Disciple Movement leader, Daddy Freeze, of twisting the scripture just to suit his selfish and carnal purposes. Akah said this in an open letter he wrote to the online personality after he saw Daddy Freeze's reaction to the backlash that trailed a video of him dining with suspected fraudster Hushpuppi. Daddy Freeze has been trending since yesterday after the Dubai police shared a video of Hushpuppi's arrest and all the financial crimes he allegedly committed. Nigerians took to social media to bash Daddy Freeze, who is popular for attacking pastors for collecting tithes and offerings from their members. They accused him of being a hypocrite for dining with a suspected fraudster and even mocking Nigerians who do not earn as much as Hushpuppi's domestic staff. Freeze, however, defended himself by quoting Mark 2:15, where Jesus dined with sinners. He added that Nigerians are funny people and is glad that he's not accountable to anyone except his master. The media personality went on to block social media users who were trolling him and also said he will say what will make them drink sniper. On being a hypocrite, he stated that he uses the scripture to point fingers at Nigerian pastors while they can't do the same to him. Reacting to Daddy Freeze's position, Akah, in an open letter, said he is tired of Freeze manipulating the scripture to suit his selfish and carnal purpose. So here is now a full breakdown of this Twitter that this Akah sent to Daddy Freeze. So Akah Bands is his Twitter name, and it goes by the handle at Akah Nnani. So this is now, let me just bring it up to full screen. So this is now what he has to say at Daddy FRZ. So at Daddy FRZ, which will be Daddy Freeze's handle. I just saw your response to this Hushpuppi matter. I am quite tired of you twisting the scripture to suit your selfish and carnal purposes. You also do this on purpose to deceive unsuspecting Nigerians who don't know better, ones who don't know the scripture. Now let me interpret for you the scripture you read, Mark 2:15. In those days, tax collectors were seen as sellouts. They collected taxes from the Jews, their brothers, on behalf of the Roman Empire. The Romans had begun to colonize Israel, and the Jews, who never wanted to be under any nation, hated it. But the power of Rome was irresistible. So, at Daddy Freeze, the criminals referred to in the scripture you read were tagged that, based on cultural context, the same way we wrongly tag lawyers liars. Difference between Levi and Hush, your bestie. What tax collectors did was legitimate work. They worked for the government. They were only seen as backstabbers. Now, these sinners consisted of Roman citizens, probably soldiers who guarded the tax collectors, and people of the land, Gentiles, people who were not Jews. The Jews called anyone who wasn't a Jew a sinner. Hush, on the other hand, is a hardened criminal, one who has caused the suffering of millions of people, including Nigerians. Now the difference between Jesus and yourself at Daddy Freeze. We didn't hear the discussion Jesus had with these people entirely, but Jesus had made his intention clear. It was to save them and set example that new dispensation had no favorites. God was accepting all and everyone who came to him. Everyone who met Jesus changed for the better. You, and that is with a question mark, at Daddy Freeze, we heard you at dinner with your close friend. You went just there to have dinner and exchange differences of opinion. No, you praised him endlessly and told Nigerians who earned an honest living, that they would be better off if their fathers were hush puppies, domestic staff. You at Daddy Freeze used your platform, your voice, your influence to normalize thievery. You placed on a pedestal someone who had no traceable, legitimate means of income. You rode in his car and showed off the flamboyance, possibly inspiring people to go into the same Yahoo trade. That is the difference between you and Jesus, or a disciple of Jesus. For if a true disciple had spent time with Hush, he may have been a better man, may have changed, may have restituted, may not be in prison today, and may have not put the name of a whole nation in disrepute. I see the way you handled the guy who you said trolled you. The way you responded was crass. That's not the way any true disciple of Christ, which you claimed to be, would respond. Christ is love. Remember, you are quite older. A lot of us in the industry used to look up to you. Anyway, Jesus did save the souls of those men. He stated it there in a few verses down. He did just that. We do not know what goal you had or what intention you had dining with Hushpuppi. You asked if you were accountable to the people asking you questions. At Daddy Freeze, yes, the same way politicians and pastors are accountable, you are too. You have tagged yourself leader of the Free the Sheeple movement. You are accountable to your fans and congregation, who I am sure expected better from you. I am sure a few honest Nigerians belong to your flock. Till now, you have not denounced the actions of Hushpuppi. In the end, most of us who have our heads well screwed don't need any explanation. We know the truth and the falses. You shouldn't have said anything. Stay blessed at Daddy Freeze. So a complete and a total beatdown, of course, by this guy, and I applaud it in its entirety. Well worded, well researched, point for point, and to the letter. This Daddy Freeze, of course, is a chancer, nothing more than that, no more no less. For me, he's a 419 guy. I did a video on him months and months ago, maybe even 10-12 months ago, saying along the same lines exactly what this guy has just said. This Daddy Freeze character is nothing but a chancer. This is the guy that would lambast people, but then when it happens in the presence of Johnson Suleiman, this guy is on his knees licking Suleiman's boots and begging for money. He will lambast people who live an unwholesome life, but when he's in the presence of Hushpuppi, he's on his knees licking his boots and begging for money. If you go to his channel, you will see him do this endlessly. Anybody that has an extra dollar in his pocket is a god to this guy. But then, of course, he is claiming that he's a religious leader of the Free the Sheeple movement and all this kind of nonsense. A chance, of course, 419 guy, nothing more, nothing less. There's nothing else to know about that guy. And by the way, he's a foreigner, because he's he will claim that he's from Ibadan, but really this is a guy that travels with a Romanian passport or wherever it is that is familiar. But what we are not considering though is the fact that he is a 419 guy, Onijibit in a man, yeah, no question about that. So conversations in the comment section, this Nnani guy, I'm going to go look him up now because he seems well read. So I'm going to go look him up to find out a bit more, to get to know who this person is. But he's actually worded it perfectly in the descriptives that I would apply to Daddy Freeze as well, or Dayo, to call him by his proper name, because his name is actually Dayo. I don't know whose daddy is. It's the daddy of his own children. I don't know who is daddy in. But what are your choice words or choice of words to describe this Daddy Freeze Dayo element? Come tell me what they are in the comment section. How do you see these people who just fawn and salivate at the presence of money without really asking to account, or asking rather for an account from the person that they are on their knees to. So come tell me what you're making of this guy, because I could ramble on, but I don't want to ramble. I want to hear your echoes instead. So come echo, come resonate in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button as well, click on that. That notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then click on like as well. That helps with the YouTube algorithm, especially if you liked this video. Then please click on like, because that helps with the algorithm. Then once you've done all that, come join me in the comment section to tell me what you're making of this Daddy Freeze character in particular, and people of his ilk in general. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say